Toby went to the works to have new cow catchers and side plates. So Daisy was called from the branch line in Harwick to look after his passengers while he's away. Daisy loves taking her passengers along Thomas's branch line. "Good morning!" she hooted as she pulled into the station. "Good morning, Daisy," called the passengers. One day, as Daisy pulled into one of the stations as usual, she could see James grumbling. "Hello, James. Are you alright?" "I'm just fine. Happy as a sunflower." "No, I'm not. It's this stupid passenger. I was delayed due to a sick passenger on board, and he was blaming me for the delay. Me! Of all engines. Sorry for concerning all passengers rather than yourself." And he puffed away, going redder than ever. "Oh dear. I hope the sick passenger doesn't cause any trouble for me," thought Daisy. Soon Daisy rolled cheerfully along the branch line. But just then, she felt her brakes locking her wheels. "Why are we stopping?" she called. After the driver checked the passengers, he told Daisy, "There's a sick passenger on board. We must take him to the next station." "Oh, my!" Daisy was frantic. She never experienced such a thing before. As she pulled into the station, everyone waited for an ambulance to arrive. When she did finally arrive, she was late when she reached the top station. "You are incredibly late, you miserable engine. Call this a railway? Ha! Unbelievable." "I'm sorry, sir, but if a passenger is sick, then it's my first priority." "Who cares about that sick passenger? He should have thought about it before he got on. Make sure you're not late again." And he walked away. "How rude!" "Even the fat controller's not that strict," added her driver. Later that night, Daisy was taking some passengers home from work. The grumpy passenger was also on board. As Daisy was about to depart the first station, the driver cried out, "Don't start now! We got an old passenger on board!" No, we must keep going." But at the next station, the driver wasn't too pleased towards Daisy. "Daisy, the diesel rail car! I'm surprised at you. When an emergency is made, you must make it your first priority. That passenger was sick, and we must delay the train, so we can look after her until the ambulance arrives." "I'm truly sorry, driver. It's because of that grump called a passenger. He pressured me to be on time for him after being delayed with that sick passenger earlier today." "Well, I know the man you're referring about. I'll contact the fat controller about it, but that grump shouldn't order you about so selfishly. If his trains are delayed, well, he could jolly well complain all he wants to, but it's bad luck on his part. Right, let's be off." The next day, Daisy was late again. "There must be a stomach bug going around. We better clean the seats so no other passenger will get sick." They stopped at the big station. And to their surprise, the sick passenger was the grumpy one. "Well, there's some irony for you, Daisy. A grumpy passenger who complained about being late due to a sick passenger is now sick himself." But the grumpy passenger was still grumbling. "Oh, I can't believe it. Late again. I will report this to Sir Stephen Topham Hatt. Disgraceful. You can start now. I've heard reports about you. You must understand that passengers are a responsibility on this railway, and if they're sick, then they must be taken care of immediately until help arrives.
Exactly. If you're late, well, it's tough luck.
The passenger looked between Daisy and the fat controller. He sighed and realized the error of his ways. He took a deep breath and said, I apologize for complaining about me being late. Now that I am sick, I understand that it is a first priority to think about a passenger's health. When I'm back at good health, I won't be complaining about it again. I promise. Daisy smiled. From that day on, the grumpy passenger kept to his word about being delayed, and never grumbled about it again. Not once.